Hey guys, my name is Moon and welcome back for more Like a Dragon Ishin. So today we're gonna start the second chapter. So let's go. Let's see what happens today, right? Okay, here we go.
江戸での剣術修行を終え、故郷に戻ってきた坂本龍馬。1年ぶりの土佐で、龍馬は育ての親ともいえる吉田東洋と再会する。土佐の苛烈な階級社会を改革せんとする東洋は、武智半平太を名手とする土佐勤王党と手を結んでいた。坂本龍馬と武智半平太、兄弟分として土佐で育った2人の男はそれぞれの道を歩むことになる。吉田東洋の突然の死によって龍馬は吉田東洋暗殺の濡れ衣を着たまま真犯人である覆面の男を追うべく土佐を去った。龍馬の孤独な戦いの幕が上がる。
Honestly, I feel that maybe Takechi Shibusawa, right, is involved in this one. I mean, their characters kind of align with what their characters are on Yakuza, the game, right? Because Kazama, he died already, right? Something like that. Let's see. Okay, so the title was Saito Hajime, right? Something like that. I didn't see, sorry. 1 year later in Kyoto. So this is the big town, I guess.
勤王とは帝こそ日本の主君と仰ぐことであり、徳川幕府打倒の根拠とされた思想である。このため勤王志士たちは帝を擁する京に各地から集結し、幕府要人を殺害するなど町の治安を脅かしていた。
Who is this? Oreo-chan. Oh!
お昼の準備できたんだ。
Mirai Park!
大丈夫です。
Yuki!
それやったらそろそろ2階の寝ボスケン派起こしてきて。
まだどうすか？
ご飯時守ってもらわんと全然片付かんしね。悪いけど頼むわ。
We got Mirai Park and Yuki here.
ちょっとはじめさん、いつまで寝とんの？もう起きなはれ。はよ起きてって。また朝までお酒？そないなお金あったら宿賃払ってもらわんと。
おりょうちゃん、もうおっとき。はじめさん、宿賃はきっちり帳簿につけとるさかい。逃がしゃしまへんえ。
またおかみさんはうまいこと言うて。さあ、はよお昼にして。
出かける。
は？お昼はどないすんの？
悪いがいい。サイコロが俺を呼んでんだよ。今日も帰りは遅くなる。夕飯の用意はしないでいい。
けど別にそれかて宿代安うなったりしまへんからね。
金に細かい女たちばかりだな、この宿は。
Storage. Yes. Inventory. Change clothes. We don't have anything though, yeah. But you can change your actual faces though? Maybe I guess what do you call this? Kiryu? Kiryu face? Yeah, with his hair and stuff like that, right? Maybe you can change to that. Outfits as well. But I guess maybe we'll need to unlock it first though.
はじめさん、出かけるんやったら気ぃつけや。 あんたみたいな素性の怪しいご浪人がうろうろしてはると。
新選組の連中に切られるだろ。
そうまったく今日の治安を守るためや言うけど、ちょっと怪しい言うだけで手当たり次第や。幕府が新選組作ってからこっち町中血生臭くてかなわんわ。
そうだな。
博打やらお酒飲むために出歩いて殺されちゃ親も泣くんとちゃう。
余計なお世話だ。
あっそう、せっかく人が心配して言うてるのに。
俺が死んだら宿代を取りっぱぐれるからな。
好きにいいよし。
Why are they laughing at him? What? Why are they laughing at him though? What's wrong?
へえ、なかなかやるじゃねえか。
いや、あんたらが弱すぎるだけだ。
なんだそこだ。もう一遍言ってみろ。
どうも俺の見込み違いだったらしい。邪魔したな。
まだ来たばっかりじゃねえか。慌てて帰ることはねえだろ。俺らも相手してくれやのう。
相手してやってもいいが、その前に一つ聞きたいことがある。
あ？
天然理心流の使い手を知っているってやつはいねえか。
天然理心流？
江戸の司令官って道場に伝わる田舎流派だ。
なんじゃそりゃ。
柔術や棒術、古武道も節操なく取り込んで、型より実践を重視している。その使い手を探してんだ。それで町のめぼしい道場を聞き回ってるんだが。
天然理心流っつったか？聞いたこともねえよ、そんな田舎流派。それで話はしまいか？
ああ。
Was that Akiyama?
やっぱり無駄足だったな。
I mean, the color is the same though. His what do you call it?
おい待てや。
His outfit.
ここに来たこと後悔すんのはまだ早すぎるぜ。なあ。せっかく道場まで来たんじゃねえか。たっぷり稽古つけてやるよ。ありがたく思えや。
Dojo main. Can I use my brawler style? Oh, you can't. Nohara.
Danna。斎藤の旦那。
カラスか。よくここが分かったな。
A crow?
これでもカラスの銀次で取ってる男です。
Ginji the
そのぐらい
crow.
分からねえと情報屋なんて務まりませんよ。ところで今日は何か収穫はありましたか？
いや、今日も外れだ。
そりゃ難儀なことで。
手がかりは天然理心流の使い手ってことだけだ。今日にいるとすればこの手の道場が臭いと思ったんだがな。
この何ヶ月かであらかた今日の道場は見たんじゃないですか？
ああ、だがこのやり方はもう手詰まりだ。そっちは何かつかめたか？
いえ、何分天然理心流は無名の田舎流派ですしね。ねえ旦那、今日にその使い手が来ているって話、本当に確かなんですか？
天然理心流は江戸の司営官って道場の流派だ。だがそこの門人たちは道場を畳んで京に向かったらしい。俺が知っているのはそれだけだ。
なるほど。ですが今日は今勤労の獅子ってのが山ほど群がってきてますからね。それこそ何百って剣術使いがそれぞれの流派を勝手に名乗っているんです。その中から無名の流派を探すのは骨が折れますよ。
情報屋ってのは客に愚痴るだけで金がもらえるのか？
これは敵です。まあいただいた前金の分だけ仕事させてもらいますから。それじゃ。
Yeah, look, it's Akiyama. He's listening outside. I was like, why? Why was there a guy there? He was listening. Okay, the informant is not so reliable. I should walk around the city a bit. Okay, we need to find that Akiyama guy. What's his name here, by the way? Shinto priest, I swear. I don't have any money. Please, let me go. What is this? You liar. People give money to the shrines all the time. There's no way you're not loaded. And now, hand over everything you've got, sir. Please. I call on the god to save me. Looks like the priest is getting shaken down. Sir, you, the samurai, did the god send you to help me? Well, now that I've heard that, I do feel really bad if I didn't step in and do something. Who the hell are you, sir? You got something you want to say? Has it even occurred to you the divine punishment you might reap by robbing a priest? Thanks for the advice, loser. I got some advice for you too. Mind your own business. Hey, we came out looking for some fun, remember? Now we got us a talker. So let's give him what he wants. Outlaw Ronin. This is what the Ronin deserve. Shoot them. Man, this guy's good. Let's scram. Aye. What was that? Thank you. You might save my life, or you might have saved my life. You're welcome, sir. Are you hurt? Oh, well, actually, I think I twisted my leg when they knocked me down. I'm so sorry to ask, but you think you could help me walk back to the temple? I could just lean on your shoulder. Fine. Yeah, by the way, in this game, they didn't use, what do you call this again? Dragon engine, right? For example, in the other Yakuza games, like Yakuza 6, Kiwami 2, Judgment games, right? Thank you so much for your help. I just wish there was something I could do for you in return. It's fine. I didn't do it expecting anything. We got a pure soul, sir. Samurai. I'm sure the gods are as impressed with you as I am. They shall grant you virtue for this. Virtue? Oh yes, the locals here have known since the olden times that the gods will bestow the praise and virtue upon those who do good. You could cultivate all the virtue you want by going around this town, punishing the wicked, and by the good deeds too, but that's less exciting, of course. It is said that those who cultivate the most virtue will be handsomely rewarded in a variety of ways. Kinda hard to believe the gods are paying them much attention. Well, I understand why people like you think so, but it's all true. Look, I think you cultivated some virtue right now. Oh, I guess virtue is like, remember Yakuza 0? CP, I think it's CP, right? Let's check. Because back then there were shrines, yeah. What was that? That was strange. I actually do feel like I was just edified in some way, edified. That's how virtue feels. Cultivate virtue just like that, bit by bit. You make it sound like a slow process. Also, I guess here we can max out our stamina or something like that, right? True, but there are ways to learn a lot of virtue quickly. Namely, following the diligence records. It's part of the divine plan, you see. Wait. Diligence records? What's that? Oh, it's a document that's been circulating around here. It's a collection of divine requests from the gods. Anyone who fulfills those requests will gain plenty of virtue quickly. Oh, I just thought of something I can do to repay you for helping me. I'll give you a copy. Diligence records. Okay. Sounds complicated. Oh, not at all. Especially not for someone as capable as you, Sir Samurai. These tasks are that someone like you completes just by living life. You'll rake in lots of virtue without even noticing. Okay, let me check. Exchange. Well, I got only 400. See 500. Reputation. Fishing. I need the inventory and guest printing. I need both of those. But yeah, we need a lot of them though. Yeah, I think what they used here was the engine for Yakuza 0 and Kiwami. They're the first one. But yeah, updated, so it looks much better, I mean. Prize wheel attendant. Are you talking to me? Yes, would you like to participate in a free prize drawing? It's our first day running this shindig. But we haven't had a single person go for it yet. How would you like to try your luck a bit? Okay. Here. Your first go is on us even. You obtained a prize ticket. Okay. You can get more tickets by shopping around town. Be sure to bring them back here. Also, I can use it. Spin the wheel. What did we win? Green one. We got paper. It's trash, man. Okay, what do we unlock here, by the way? Umai, Daruma, Flour Mill, Ushimi Bar. Man, a lot of Ebisu. I think I got Ebisu here. A dojo? Hanako. Singing bar. We could check the singing bar later. Yeah. Oh my god. What is this? Before we end. Yes. We put prize tickets again. I'll probably check that singing bar later. Right? Let's see what kind of songs we have here.
お待ちくだはれ。お酒のお代は？
好きにしとけや。こないだ薩摩もんにはそうしてたろ。ちゃんと知ってんだよ。
せやけど、あなた方のはどちら様へお付けしたらええのかわからしまへん。
うるせえ。俺らは勤王の獅子だぞ。
Smelly Ronin. Nice name.
命がけで幕府と戦ってんだろうが。この野郎、何つったってんだ。詫び入れろや。
あんたら、ええんでっか？新選組呼びます？
なんだと？バーバー、もう一遍言ってみろ。はい、てめえも詫び入れて出すもん出せよ。
あいにく金もクズに下げる頭も持ち合わせがね
え。てめえ、クズってのは誰のこった？決まりだこの野郎。 天柱受けろや。
Denchu? Denchu? Wasn't there a game called Denchu back then, right? I think it was ninjas or samurais. Give me my sword. Bye bye.
Oh, おおきにお侍様。最近はあないな手合いが多くて、おかげでほんま助かりましたわ。
Okay, we got a very big one Rio though. So where do we go? Why is there no markers here? Okay, what is this? There are two guys standing on the right side. Yeah, there are no markers. I guess they want us to explore.
ありゃ、新選組だ。いいか、引き返そう。
What anime was that I watched with Shinsengumi? I think it was Gintama. Wait, who's this guy?
坂本。やっぱりそうぜよ。
No, his face familiar, I mean.
土佐の島田洋平。恩師、今日に来ちゃったかい。
人違いだ。
ちょ待ち。何言うがじゃヒット。脱本してからどこにおったかじゃ。
大声出すな。
ありゃ新選組ぜよ。やばい。逃げるがじゃ。逃げやがった。おい、捕まえろ。
Okay, now what? We're gonna get chased? Hide? Wait, what? Okay. Run! Okay, we're very close now. Success. Takayama, yes. His voice is very familiar.
所詮新選組は田舎者の集まり。入り組んだ今日の町で奴らを巻くのは簡単だ。
あんたは。
おっとっと。せっかく新選組やり過ごしたってのに勘弁してくれる？俺もあんたと同じ叩けば誇りが出る身だよ。
そうかい。じゃあな。
あんたさ、天然理心流の使い手は見つかったのかい？
何？
なんだと？誰なんだあんた？
気がつかなかったかな？さっき道場にいたんだけどさ。ってまあ影に隠れて話を聞いてただけなんだけど。いや、悪いとは思ったんだけど、ついつい盗み聞きしちゃってね。そういうの大好きでさ。
あんたは誰だと聞いてるんだ。
ああ、そうか。俺は長州藩の新堀松助。これでも一応勤王の志士ってやつだ。おかげで幕府や新選組からは目の敵にされちゃってるんだけど。
なるほど。それじゃあ新堀ってのは偽名か？
まあ初対面だし偽名で勘弁してくれ。けどあんたの剣の腕 俺に預けてくれるってんならいずれ本名も教えるよ。
何？
実はさ、今今日の道場を回って剣の腕の立つ男を探してるんだ。
どうしてそんなことを？
いや、近々ちょっと人騒動を起こそうと思っていてね。誰にも負けないって剣の使い手が必要なんだよ。あんただったらうってつけなんだけど、どう？
あんたの本名に興味はない。予想は当たるんだな。
釣れないな。それじゃそうだな、まずはあんたに一つ恩を売っておこうか。
ん？
これでも俺長州藩きっての情報通って言われててね。情報の仕入れ方には精通してる。
そうなのか。それがどうした？
あんたのやり方は古い。普通じゃない情報を仕入れるのに普通の情報屋を使うのは考えもんだよ。まあ懐の事情もあるんだろうけどね。俺の見たところ、あのカラスとかいう情報屋、あれ普通も普通、超普通だ。
じゃあどうすればいいんだ？
もしあんたがまだ天然理心流とやらの使い手をおきなら、俺がこの京で一番と言われる情報屋を紹介しよう。見返りをよこせとは言わない。こいつはあんたへのお近づきの印だ。聞く気はあるかい？
ああ。
その情報屋は貧民街の奥、西の河原と呼ばれるところを根城にしてる。通称西の風呂屋。
西の風呂屋。
Bat keeper now.
依頼主に情報を渡す場所が必ずどこかの風呂屋なんだよ。
なるほど。
これから俺の方でそいつに天然理心流の使い手を調べておくように手配しておく。あんたは日が落ちたら屋敷町南の風呂屋へ行ってくれ。店の門に新堀松助と名乗ればその情報屋のところに案内されるはずだ。
随分親切なんだな。この話、どんな裏がある？
疑り深いね。俺を信じるか信じないかはあんた次第さ。でも信じないで何もしないより信じて裏切られた方が少しは前に進める。
夜になったら俺は新堀松助を名乗って屋敷町南の風呂屋に行く。それで情報屋に会えるんだったな。
ああ、ただ夜までしばらく時間がある。新選組には気をつけた方がいいよ。分かってるとは思うけど、幕府が連中に今日の治安維持を任せてから浪人者は街歩くだけで命がけだ。少しでも怪しければ切られるし、時々怪しくなくても切られる。
分かっている。
待ちなよ。せめて名前くらい教えてってもいいんじゃない？
俺も偽名かもしれないぞ。
まあそこはお互い様だから。
斎藤はじめだ。
斎藤さんね。覚えとくよ。そんじゃ。
So back
長州
then,
藩の新堀か。
Niburi. But yeah, back
隙があ
then
るようで隙がない。
it was
不
named,
思議な男だな。
or what do you call this again? What do you call it? Bathroom? No, bat house. I forgot. But yeah, it was called the floor. He was called the florist back then, right? Forgot his name. What's his name again? Okay, maybe we can do some stuff, right? Okay, let's check out the place. So guess what the guy says? He says all growly, don't stand behind me. I'm like, who even are you? Okay. And that reminds me, the Tanaka family, you know, they just moved into the neighborhood, right? Well, the wife is an absolute hoot. Listen, Sakiko-san. What's the matter? I hadn't even gotten to her joke yet.
Huh?
I couldn't care less. What? I always wanted to say, Sakiko-san, your stories, they're too long. We just crossed paths on the street and all I said was hello. How can you turn that into a half-day's conversation? I just have a lot to say. Once I get started, isn't everyone like that? Not at all.
Huh?
This is why I didn't want to run into you. I should have done what everyone tells me to do and just keep walking on when you see me. Everyone? Who's everyone? Everyone. Like the whole city. There isn't a man or woman left in town who can stand the sound of your voice anymore, Sakiko-san. Oh, she left. Wait. Come back. You didn't even hear the good part. It'll be worth it. Aw, dang. You did it again, Sakiko. Sub-stories 43. Does it show in the map, by the way? I mean, I guess when we activate it, so it's gonna be like Yakuza 0 and Kiwami? You don't know where? You're just gonna automatically activate, I mean. Okay, hey, listen to this. Why did he do it like this, though? Yeah, we're going back to like the older games. The style, I mean. I wish that we could see the sub-stories. What's wrong? Yeah, apparently, I run my mouth long enough to drive away friends. Someone told me nobody in town will put up with my stories anymore. Am I really that bad?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never heard any of your stories. Oh, that's a good point. I hadn't considered that. Then how about you and I have a conversation? Why? Curious like, I mean Ryoma, why? Come on, hear me out. I already told you, nobody else will listen to me. I'm desperate here. And we'll both get something out of it. If I get to talk to someone, you get to know if my stories are too long. It's a win-win? I don't know if I agree with that. Oh, please. Just a little bit. I promise. I'll even reward you for your time. Fine. She may be talkative, but I do feel bad. The other lady was pretty harsh with her. Sure. Okay, what stories? So, do people seriously quit being friends with you just because of how much you talk? I would have never thought so until someone told me it was true. Honestly, I feel like I could always talk even more than I already do. So when I think about all the times I talk to others, they always end up looking anxious or squinting and rubbing their forehead. Yeah, I guess her body language is more obvious in hindsight. It's just, I'm so happy to share my thoughts that I forget about everything else. And that even includes other people's feelings, it turns out. I suppose that's something I ought to work on, huh? Although, I'm not sure it would do me any good now that I'm alone. You only realize what's important once it's lost. I read that in a book. Oh, I just realized I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Sakiko, and chatting with people around town is my favorite way to pass the time. For as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to chat up whoever's within earshot. It doesn't matter whether I know them or not. When I was little, people used to call me the girl who came out mouth first. Isn't that just terrible? And the worst part is the names suck. Now I got this gross nickname that it doesn't even make sense and nobody wants to listen to me anymore. So it's never going to change. I can't believe I drove away every last person in this city this big. You'd think I could find someone to talk to. Well, someone I didn't have to beg. But other things are making sense, like when I thought people didn't hear me call out to them or our eyes would meet and they walk away. Oh, don't look at me like that. I know how pathetic it sounds, but it's the truth. I just have to share what I'm thinking is all. After all, I got a lot on my mind. For example...
Oi.
Yeah, he's gonna say you're talking too much. No, I mean, okay, that's enough. That was really low. Well, you were supposed to hear how long I can talk, right?
Yeah.
No, I said I'll listen for a little bit. This has been way longer than that. Can I go now? No, sir, you cannot. I'm not even done talking to you yet. You told me you listen. Wait, are you telling me you didn't really mean what you said? That can't be true, is it? No, that's not it. It's just... You promised you'd listen to me. This is just too much to bear. I can't live in this world anymore. The cruel, uncaring world, and not a single soul around is willing to tolerate my existence. It feels like my heart is being shredded to tiny bits. Oh no, I might actually not be able to get out of this conversation. Fine, talk as much as you want. Oh, do you mean it? This is the best day ever. Am I glad I reached out to you? Oh, just when I was at my lowest, you came for me. Maybe I can just sort of zone out until she's done. Huh? Oh, I forgot to mention something important though. I'm sure you won't mind considering how you're such a thoughtful listener and all, which I do very much appreciate, by the way. But when I'm done talking, I'm going to quiz you on what I said. Oh my god. Kind of quiz, man. Okay, hope your ears are ready and start. Okay, I've changed a whole lot over the years. I mean, at my age, it's not surprised to discover your body changing or your mind or your heart. But even things like my tastes have changed in food, in interests, and even in my types of men. Just kidding. Yeah, although I am single. So let's see, what's a good example for you? Eggplants. Okay, eggplants? I'd always hated things since way back. Well, you know, not way back like my child. This is talking way too much though. But I finally tried a dish at a restaurant around here with eggplant now that I'm older, and I thought it was absolutely delicious. It's so tender and has a wonderful texture, and the way that the shoyu pairs so perfectly with it, I just didn't get it all when I was a kid. It was the exact same with the shiitake mushrooms and bamboo shoots and eel too. Now to think about it, wow, I hadn't realized that. When I was little, you couldn't get me to even taste some eel, and now I'd get down on my knees and beg for some. Seriously though, it's almost like you become a completely different person by the time you hit my age. But I'm still in my 20s at heart, out of heart.
Huh?
Oh, that reminds me, I've been trying to tell somebody this. When I was growing up, there was this boy in my neighborhood named Kotaro-chan who ended up becoming my absolute closest friend. He was a couple years younger than me, and I remember I used to think he was a little bit short for my height. But he was still very cute. We played together all the time until his family moved to a city far away and we fell out of touch. Well, the other day I was passing by the tea shop and who did I see but Kotaro-chan? And it is as if all those years only had been a minute. He may have aged quite a bit, but he still got the same look to him, including the height. Well, he didn't even grow up. But it was so wonderful to see him. It's so strange how I knew Kotaro-chan even after I hadn't seen him for decades. I was amazed by my memory as I was by seeing him. Anyway, I go up to him, meet him, and so nice. And then I ask, so what have you been up to? Now, what do you think he said next? He said, I'm on a walk. Can you believe it? Instead of trying to catch me up after all this time, or even telling me why he's there. It was so funny, I nearly fell to the ground. I had forgotten just how oblivious he could be. And of course, he didn't get what funny was either. I asked him if he was with anybody and he told me that he's single, so we joked about our paths crossing, what it could mean. It was so nice. Ryoma like, what the hell is this? Well, this is the only first time hearing just how long I can keep going, so maybe I'll take it easy on you and put a cap on it for now. Okay, hang on, you have more? Of course I do. Do you think I'd be cast out by my peers? No one to speak to if all it took to satisfy me were a couple short stories? Look, I'm sorry if you didn't realize what you're getting into. I really do, but I don't have anyone else to turn to anymore. You don't have to be such a sourpuss about it. And were you even listening to me? I was listening to you. Yes, I did. Okay, what are your questions then? Tell me. Are you really? Really sure? I am really, really sure. Wait. Okay. Just say it then. First question. Name just one of the foods I started liking once I was grown up. Bamboo shoots. This one, right? Yeah. There's no eggplant here, men. None of bamboo shoots. Correct. I did mention bamboo shoots. The foods I started liking after I became an adult are eggplants, shiitake mushrooms, and bamboo shoots. But I'm still not totally convinced that you're listening to me the entire time. Kotaro-chan in a tea shop, right? Outside a tea shop. You got it? If I reunited with Kotaro-chan outside a tea shop, in one of the tea shops here in town. A nice job, sir. Yeah, I was listening really, really carefully. Well, it does seem like you were listening to me for the most part anyway. My name. Sakiko. Impressive. I thought that was an extra tough one. And I must say, excellent work, young man. You listened perfectly. Thank you so much for your effort. I really appreciate it. Okay, what's my reward then? Gold seal. Okay, bye-bye. Don't forget about me. Are we gonna see her again though? It's a long ass story. Okay, she's back. Oh, it's you, the man who was kind enough to listen to me. Thanks to your kind ear, I've been in much better spirits. But I've been feeling rather chatty. You do recall the promise you made me, right? Yeah, bring it on. So it's nice because there's quizzes here, so we just gotta listen. It's a long story, the final chapter. Alright, I'd better think of what I've been meaning to say. I've got all sorts of stuff saved up for this moment. Well, still, please try to keep it short, for my sake. Don't give me that look. I know. Don't go on forever, fine. I promise, I won't be too much longer than last time. Look at Ryoma's face. What I say about that look? Oh, how about I mix in some helpful life tips? Maybe you'll finally hear something that lightens you up. Well, here goes nothing. We're coming up on the time of the best time of the year for food fans, aren't we? Always love a good autumn. The mochi, the sweet potatoes, the veggie tempura is going to get so delicious. My mouth's already watering just thinking about it. Oh, I'd better be careful. I can already feel the pounds packing on. We may enjoy the harvest at first, but it takes a toll in our waistlines. I especially have to pay attention to that since we got other shops in town already doing quite a number on my body all too often. Wait, get your mind up to the gutter. You men are like... I meant the confectionaries. I can't keep myself away from them nowadays. What are you talking about? A confectionery is a place that makes and sells sweets, by the way. My favorite one is actually a tea shop that also sells different desserts. All the popular tea shops have them now, since people love to pair their favorite treats with some warm, bitter tea. What a perfect pair. There are even writers out there who try all the different shops and publish their opinions on them, sort of like what I'm doing now. First, there's Otake Tea Parlor, near the barracks. That place is a must-go even if you're not a sweets guy. There's a warabi mochi is divine. The amount of kinako powder they put on the mochi is almost mind-boggling. It's almost enough to absorb you entirely when you take that first bite. And the three-color dango they make, that's always one of my favorites no matter where I go. I admit, but theirs is to die for. They're like little red, white, green. Red, white, green. Balls of heaven, they are. The moment you pop one in your mouth, you will know what I mean. Alright, so the next store, and it's just as good as Otake, is Uji Tea Parlor in West Umikojicho. Their zenzai is delicious. The amount of sugar they put in it is almost lethal. You know it's not good for you, but you can't stop yourself from shoveling it down. There's even a rumor going around that their zenzai alone is the cause of not insignificant weight gain in the city. Can you imagine? And you know what else is amazing from there? The amazake. It may not be as sweet as a zenzai, but it sure makes you feel just as nice. When life's ground you to a nub and you are at your most desperate, the scent of amazake from Uji Tea Parlor wafts your way. Then it's as if your body floats to the shop on its own, and the moment you taste that delicious brew, you're healed. That's how good it is. I'm not the only one who thinks that either. People say the amazake at the Uji Tea Parlor have saved hundreds of lives in this city. Hundreds of lives? What's it look for? You don't believe me? I probably should have figured out already. Well, you should have just said something. Okay, don't worry though. I've got plenty of tips on the town in me. You still got something useful? I don't really pay attention to the servers at the tea parlors, but I suppose someone like yourself. She keeps blabbing. Someone like yourself might have keen eye out for the ladies, eh? She's just saying random stuff, honestly. I've heard guys around town say that they repeat customers at establishments all because of a single staff member they're fond of. There's this one server girl I know named Sumire-chan. Oh, and she's over at the UGT parlor too. There's a reason to go. I may be biased since I know her, but she's a cute girl with a great personality and brains to boot. I'm not lying when I say she's got it all. Plus, girls like that usually don't end up with many female friends, but not Sumire-chan. Even the other girls she works for or works with love her. But I suppose it's because she has bad luck with men, or rather, bad taste in men. All her exes turns out to be criminals, perverts, or both. You don't seem so bad though, just a bit grumpy. Why don't you try chatting her up sometime if you haven't met her yet? Well, I guess I'm good for now. If you'd like to stop for a bit, we'll pick this up next time. Finally, are you still not done? Yeesh, doesn't sound so disappointed, or don't sound so disappointed. I know I can really go on, but maybe I really should be more considerate with how much I can talk. Get idea? Okay. Please bear with me. Just one more time, I swear. Although, maybe I should make sure it'll be worthwhile to speak with you again. Also, we have one more quest here? Were you really listening to me this time? Okay. What? Questions? Come on, just tell it. Oh, the Dango colors? Oh my god. I think it was red first, right? Yeah, red first, this one. Oh no, not at all. I was listening. Alright, then how about this? The ones that save hundreds of lives in it. What is it? It was it Amazaki or Zinzai? I think it's Amazaki, right? Amazaki, yes. So you were listening. Maybe I should pick up some Amazaki for myself for when I start feeling too tired to keep going. I imagine she had more energy. She just knew when to stop talking. Then let's get back to the main topic. What was the name of my favorite mascot girl? Sumire. Susan. Sumire. Well, that's right. No wonder you were so confident. I suppose I finally did find a topic that interests you. Well, I think that covers it for now. I've got a solid idea on how much you really listened to what I said. And you were a magnificent listener. A perfect score. You must have tried so hard not to miss a word I said. Thank you so much, sir. I really mean it. No problem. I feel amazing after the conversation. Here, this is for you. Tear of the Dragon. What is Tear of the Dragon, by the way? I guess we still have one more, right? Okay. Yeah, I think we have one more with her. She did say one more time, right? She's back. Oh god, or good. You're here, boy. I can't tell you just how much better you've made me feel listening to me like you have. But this will be the last time you have to hear me out. Kind of sad in a way. So, are you ready for it? The last story I've got? I'll tell you now, it's a doozy. Fine. She said last one, so let's do it. Let's hear it. But this is the last time, right? Yes, I know. But that just means I'm not going to hold back anymore. I know this probably won't do any good, but please try to keep it short. But it's our final chat. You have to make it one to remember. Thanks again, by the way. Well, without further ado, listen to this. There is actually a reason I agreed to that this would be the last time I had you hear me out. Now, I want you to be honest with me here. You find listening to me tiresome too, don't you? Yes. Now, don't spare my feelings. Wait, you didn't spare my feelings at all. Oh, come on. You could at least think about being a little considerate. Well, it's no matter now. The truth is, I'm in love. You are? It may surprise someone your age that I could fall for someone, but I'm still quite young at heart, believe you me. You might actually remember from the first time we met, I mentioned Kotaro-chan. Yes, an old friend of mine I had reunited with. Well, I found myself thinking about him more and more since then, but I also thought men aren't interested in overly talkative women. That was what made me decide I have to change. I've actually met up with him a few times already, but I'm always the one talking. And I'm not exaggerating. There have been times where I'd realized after a date that I never even heard of him speak once. That's pretty bad. That is really bad. It's time to stop being too chatty for people to handle. I need to change for Kotaro-chan, so that's why this will be our last conversation. So now, I know what you're thinking. There's no way you can do it. Well, I'll show you. I've come up with some guaranteed solutions. I've been carrying around umeboshi so I can pop one in my mouth whenever I'm feeling chatty. What is umeboshi? Sour plums out of pucker my mouth shut. Oh, I can tell what you're thinking by the look on your face. You can just keep it to yourself, mister, because the plum works. Not only that, I know it's just a quick fix. I gotta do more. I've got to change this person, and I found a great way to start the journey. So don't tell anyone, but I've been sneaking out real late at night to my neighbor's field where I can talk as much as I want to his scarecrow. Now she's talking to a scarecrow. I'm getting to the point where I almost start to see your stern face staring back at me while I talk to it. It actually makes it easier for me. I've been doing it in hopes that I get it all out of my system at the end of the night, so I won't feel the need to be so chatty the next day. But when I really think about it, I realize I haven't changed at all. I'm just finding workarounds for the real problem. I also want to talk all the time, so all I've done is make myself look crazier. I really wonder though, can I actually get over this? And here I am, still running my mouth about running my mouth. Kotaro-chan could never put up with someone like me. I'm a disgrace. I was like, why is it text twice? But I love him just so much. I'm going crazy trying to change. Like this pickled daikon dish I'm working on. That's his favorite food. So pickled daikon dish is his favorite food. And I also know he likes fishing, so I thought I'd learn how. It even caught a tuna. It was my first time, isn't that something? But I still can't help but drive people away with all my talking. Oh, is that him? Sakiko-san. Kotaro-chan, what are you doing here? I just heard I overheard your conversation with this man. I had no idea you were trying so hard to change. It means a lot to me. Oh my. You really heard everything? I'm so embarrassed. But Sakiko-san, you don't have to change at all. I like how animated and lively you get when you're chatty. And I love the sound of your voice. Oh, Kotaro-chan. Looks like I've been fuzzing over nothing. You've been so kind, but I think it's time for me to move on to another conversation partner. Oh, good. It's good that you two found each other. You seem like a perfect match. Like, Sakiko is a very, very talkative, right? And then Kotaro is a very, very good listener. See you around. Oh, wait, please don't go yet. Oh, the questions, right? I still need to quiz you on whether you were listening. Okay? Are you serious? He's like, are you serious? Of course. Okay, first question. She's been talking to a scarecrow. Yes. Favorite food is the pickled daikon. Yes, I got it. Really? You're amazing, Sakiko-san. Oh, stop. You're embarrassing me. Oh, sorry. Forgot you were here. She caught a tuna. Ah, man. He caught a tuna. That's right. Pretty good for a first timer, wouldn't you say? Although, I suppose in the end, you could say I caught a big fish in more ways than one. Oh, that's too good. Well, that should take care of the quiz. I think I know how well you listen to me. Yes, miss. You did amazingly. A perfect score in your quiz. I suppose it's kind of surprising since we've reached our last little chat. Thank you so much for listening so well. Okay, golden medicine quiz. Well, after all the stories I've shared with you, it's time for me to move on. Now that I have Kotaro-chan, so as my attentive audience will be happy together for a long while. So she did say that Kotaro-chan was a little, right? He's actually little here. But if you ever feel like chatting with someone, feel free to drop by my place. Now that we're such good friends, I won't let you feel so lonely. Yeah. Thanks, but no thanks. I knew you'd say that. You didn't change at all, even to the very end. Well, I look forward to speaking with you again anyway. Goodbye. It's over, finally. Like been 30 minutes talking to her non-stop. Finally, the end of those never-ending stories. Actually, that's a little bittersweet now to think about it. This place is interesting. Welcome. I can give you the lowdown, sir. So this is, I think, the karaoke bar, I suppose. It does seem like a pretty unique bar. Yep, this is a place where anyone who can carry a tune. So welcome to try. We call it the singing bar. The singing bar, huh? That's right. It's finally something for us common folk to enjoy, not just the high society types. It's gonna be enjoyable, right? And singing feels so good, even just hearing others sing. You come away nice and refreshed. And it's a lot of fun, yes. We want as many folks as possible to get the feeling for themselves. And who knows, maybe it'll catch on. I see, so anyone can sing here? Yes. If you're here with a friend, they can join you on stage and back you up. You know, clap, cheer for you, make it feel extra fun. Don't worry, if you're here alone though, your staff can back you up too. Oh yeah, seems like it might be tough though, but I guess I won't know until I try it myself. That's exactly what I tell first timers. Well, if you ever feel inclined to give it a shot, we'll be waiting for you. Sounds good. Okay, the name is Saito, by the way. Great to meet you, Saito-san. Looking forward to hearing you sometime. So we'll probably sing the one that has his actual singing, right? Okay, what songs do we have here? How do I know though if he's gonna sing this or not? Baka Mitai. Okay, he actually sings this. Romaji. Okay, let's start with this one, I suppose. E.G. Sakura. '97, yes. Oh, it's Yui. Oh, it's Yuna as well. Oh my god.
けらかすやからは天窓のに抜かれて地獄に落ちるがいい男は紋章かなく定めさそんなてめえ都合の言い訳は許ししねこちらの水が甘かろうがあちらの蜜がうまかろうがされても生まれて何をされても揺るがぬ純情を誘惑上とどんとこい俺は一途侍
It's so hard to do this. I was watching the video as well, and it was so fast. Sufficient singer. Bakamitai, I mean. In the older period. Let's see how good it is. This is still a classic though, yeah, Bakamitai. Still one of the best, I mean. Pretty much the same style though. A little, yeah, a little, it's just a little bit different. Just a little bit. The way he, what do you call this? The pacing of the song, I guess, is a little bit different. But all in all, it's the same. And I guess we're done. Yes. By the way, let's check this out, by the way, before we end. Bakumatsu, the character profile. So we got Ryoma here. Otose, Mirai Park, and Yuki. Oreo is named Yuki. So Toyo is dead. He got assassinated by the masked man. I wonder who this guy is. Takechi is our like brother. But I think maybe he has something. Maybe he's involved in this, right? Maybe. He was just pretending. I think because of the Shibusawa, the character, right? Then we have Nishiki here. Izo. So Izo started kind of like a bad guy already, right? For in Yakuza, I guess Nishiki, when we started Yakuza 0, Yakuza Kiwami, right? Nishiki was, yeah, our homie, our brother. Then in Kiwami, when Kiryu went out of prison, he became bad. So this one's Nishiki started like that already. And then we got Akiyama-san here. Niburi. I wish that we see more of Akiyama, yes, or Niburi a lot in this game, right? It would be very, very good. But yes, we are done with this episode today. So next episode, I guess we'll just continue the main story, right? The sub-stories, are we gonna do all of those? Maybe not. it kind of, it like the sub stories we did earlier. Yeah, it was okay, I guess. But yeah, it was just a lot of talk, right? Yeah, talking. And she was talking nonsense, honestly. I think that was not a good start for the sub stories, at least for me. But maybe the other sub stories are gonna be better. Maybe we'll try maybe a sub story next episode, then we'll continue the main story, right? But we will have to see. So anyways, we'll continue this and do more of a Like a Dragon Ishin in the next one. So I'll just see you then, guys. Bye bye.